is one of my stray pets, and I named him Apex. And lose to gain. There was a Joey and a Winky from his family that has moved on to 5D and higher. And our affirmation is, sometimes the answer to our prayers is not gaining, but losing, which is ultimately the gain. Sometimes the answer to our prayer is not gaining, but losing, which is ultimately the gain. I also been hearing too late, too bad. And what that's basically saying is that some of you, probably not the ones listening, but some of you didn't do what you were supposed to do, so therefore you don't get the ultimate result. But Romans 8, God turns all things into good, so you'll get something. Soul Sister, Grand Rising. I've been hearing a lot about the EBS and the new systems coming this weekend, Memorial Day weekend. So I'm going to go grocery shopping for a few things and just be prepared. Again, I don't like people reading too much into dates because of the fact that we should always just have 2 weeks of food and water on supply anyways, because anything can happen anytime. Look at the poor people that had all them tornadoes in the Midwest. I keep bringing it up because I keep seeing such terrible stories. How can you not be grateful when you hear stories like that? But to lose is to gain. So these people are going through what they're going through because it is a soul contract. There is a purpose and a reason behind it. So even though I have empathy, I still know that everything is how it's supposed to be. Now, we're going to get right into health randomly at the bottom of our Nordic Light deck. We're going to get right into this reading. I told Susan about yesterday, yesterday's energy was all Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So it does make sense. It does make sense that moods fell out. So that's what we want to talk about. Are you moody? Moody Blues is a great band. I think we'll put on today Nights in White Satin by the Moody Blues. I love that song. Letters not written, but meaning to send. That's the kind of energy. Too late, too bad. You could have wrote the letter. You wrote the letter, but you could have sent it. You could have told the person why you ran, why you did what you did. It's very moody energy. So we'll do a Moody Blues short later, and I'll put the Nights in White Satin on my playlist. It's a great song. I love the Moody Blues. Okay, so I was talking about the too late, too bad, and Moody Blues, letters I've written, never meaning to send. That makes sense. What else was it? Oh yeah, the Wheel of Fortune and the Pentacles yesterday. That would back up Ishmael Perez's last video talking about the EBS, talking about the new system coming in. But I don't like dates, so I just like to always stay prepared for change. Simple as that. Stay in the day and live in the moment is the key. Underneath moods, we have inner child. So don't let your past inner child wounds or healing, okay, wounds or healing, get in the way of this. Don't go back into survival mode, but then don't get into the spendthrift mode either of, oh, everything's going to change. I'm going to be rich with quantum. So, you know, I don't have to pay my bills. Don't go either way. Stay in the middle. Stay balanced, okay? Health came back on the bottom of the deck, and I did shuffle. So the overall energy is all about you. It's all about your thinking. It's all about your moods. It's all about your inner child. And it's all about your health. Okay? So we'll pick a couple more cards from the top. They are saying that you are healing. So all of you are in different stages of healing. But the point is you don't want to go backwards. So you don't want to open up wounds. The other thing I was told in Astro is that everything in the past should stay in the past. So if you have people from your past coming back, you can forgive them, but I would send them off with love and light. That is my recommendation. The past is over. We're healed. And I've got a toxic cleanse. They came out together. So I know I'm doing folium. I don't know if you guys are doing folium, but I am. I've decided to do it almost a month now. I also finished my Star Trek book. And with that being said, I just wanted to tell you that The Last Stand has been completed. And a couple of the things I got from here that were really good at the end. Basically what it's about is, once again, it's about two fighting each other. Everything's always duality. Everything's always good and evil. But this story wasn't good and evil. What it was a planet like Earth told lies. So therefore, they were mad at another planet because of their history, because of the lies that they were told. And to find out in the end, it was all just lies. That's exactly what we're going through here. We're finding out that everything we've been taught was a lie. And basically what he said is, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. And once you know the truth, your whole perception changes. Everything changes. You no longer need to be evil. You no longer need to do an eye for an eye. You just forgive, send them on with love and light, and go to your next level. So just what's going on here, that whole movie. Now, when I do books, it's kind of like I am reading a movie, and it really does happen. So I do believe that we are going to get a major exposure, I called it, but it's a disclosure, but it's an exposure is what came to my mind. So you want to do your toxic cleanse, back to that. If you want to get into some folium, that's fine. Ishmael Perez has the link in his description. However you can cleanse yourself, this is all about losing to gain. It's all about our animals ascending, like the thumbnail. That's Apex. It's all about animals and people going to their next level. It's all about the last stand. Our health is really important right now. If you can focus on divine and perfect health, that's from St. Michael's cards, and he just whispered that in my ear. Okay, then we have focus, 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 focus. And what I'm getting off of this card is not thinking about the future. Can you stop thinking about what's going to happen in 1 year? What's going to happen in 6 months? What's going to happen next week? How about what's going to happen tomorrow? We can prepare, but we always should be prepared. You shouldn't be like, I got to go prepare because I hear an EBS is coming. You should just restock what maybe you used last week. So focus, and all I keep hearing is too late, too bad, stay in the moment, focus, focus. Intuition and celebration. So again, we're getting celebration is coming, and use your intuition on how to handle situations that arise. That's like the High Priestess card and the Three of Cups is what I'm getting from this. The High Priestess, intuition, and the Three of Cups is a celebration card. So basically, we do have a celebration coming. If you've heard my regression on my video tab, it says, I am here for the celebration. Okay, randomly at the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon card, which is all about the exposure, as I called it, the secrets, the illusions, everything coming to fruition. Speaking of fruit, pears might be significant. I have not eaten a pear in decades. Right relationships. Soul Sister just has a video that came out. It popped up on the screen while we were talking. She's also on here live, so you might want to check out her station. Soul Sisters of the Violent Flame. Right relationships. Okay, so let's get a final message. We're focusing on us. We're not taking anything back from the past. So if you're from the past and you're coming to see me, I will forgive you. I will listen. I will send you off with love and light, but I'm taking on my new mission partner. I'm taking on my new house, job, assignment, anything you want to give me, but it's, you know what it's got in front of it? The word new. And do you know what the word new is? We used to say in AA, there's a promise, and it says, you're going to know a new freedom and a new happiness, right? And we used to say, you think you know what new is, but you don't. And people would go, well, what do you mean? If it's new, you've never had it before. You've never, take a shirt. If you get a brand new shirt from Walmart or the thrift store where I do my shopping, okay? If that happens, then it's new. You've never had it before. Now, if you buy a shirt from the thrift store, it might not be brand new, but it's new to you. You've never wore it. Does it feel itchy? Is it comfortable? Is it too tight? Is it too loose? Okay, it's new. Everything is new. You do not know what new is. So if it doesn't have new in front of it, send it off with love and light. That is my suggestion. That's only my opinion. Some of you may take back your runners. Some of you may take back old friends and family members. But I'm just going to warn you, they're old for a reason. They left your life for a reason. Now, it's our responsibility to forgive them. If they want to do an 8th and a 9th step, make their amends, we're not there to tell them no and slam the door in their face. But I think I would meet you outside, let you talk outside in the carport, and then say, okay, well, you did a great amends step, 8 and 9. You did great amends. I send you off with love and light. Because I'm on my highest level. When it came to sink or swim, I decided to swim. I am going to have a knight in white satin. with my new bed, my new sheets, my new satin comforter, my new house, my new mission partner. You see what I'm getting at? Okay. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is a victory card for me. But in this deck, I'm drawn to him, how he planted the seeds, and now he's got his harvest. Okay? And since it's a Pentacles card, I am getting the feeling of, like yesterday, I do feel this new system coming in. I do feel this new era coming in. I do feel us getting our rewards for our planted harvest, okay? And that's the overall energy. How it's going to transpire, when it's going to transpire, that's not for me to go by. Stay in the moment. Underneath the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Cups. So everything I'm saying is correct. It's a yes card, but it's about love. It's not about pentacles. So once again, if you do get your quantum, if you do get your harvest, whatever that happens to be, your new job, your new car, your new mission partner, your new Knights in White Satin room, it's got to be love. It's got to all be about love, not about anything else. Okay? Now the top of the deck says, we're done with the Three of Swords. We were crying out in pain. Steve likes to say this is Kurt Cobain from the group Nirvana, crying out in pain. And that's a great picture and a great saying. Hi, Steve, if you're listening. Please give Flem, your birdie, a big kiss. Okay, so we're done with the hurt. We don't want to go back there. So we're at a point of just where she's at. That's her going, you're a real tough cookie with a long history. And you know what? Too bad, too late. I'm waiting for my new guy. See? That's the kind of attitude. Queen of Swords. You can have your sword and you can be your warrior, but keep it in the sheath. Let the person do their amends. Let them clean their side of the street, and you move on. Why do we get the Devil next? I can tell you right now. The Queen of Swords is all about truth. And the Devil, he wants you back in this. And he does not want you to reap your harvest. No. So let's see what's underneath the Devil. The Hierophant. He does not want you, Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven. He does not want you climbing your stairway to heaven. No. The Devil and the Hierophant are enemies. Okay? But what's the Hierophant doing? Yep, laughing. Too bad, too late. My loss is actually a gain. And there's my victory card. Six of Wands. She's praising God. Look at her. Praise God. My loss actually is my gain. But I've got to stay focused and I've got to keep moving forward. You heard the focus card. You heard the divine and perfect health card, right? We got to just stay focused. If we want our Knights in White Satin, we can't turn into the Moody Blues. Okay, back to healing, Four of Swords. So we're just repeating ourselves now. So we'll go ahead and be ending it. You've already healed. Don't let the devil drag you back. Or you're healing and you're almost healed. You're almost balanced. and don't let the devil pull you back. So the devil came up because he doesn't want you to do your stairway to heaven and become the Hierophant, which is all four queens, all four kings. Look at his hand. I'm drawn to his hand. Come here, he says. Come here. I want to give you this broken heart. I don't want you to have your harvest, your 7 of Pentacles. Don't listen to the truth, Queen of Swords. See? Drawn to his hand, reaching right out to you. Look how beautiful I am. Look how cute I am. He is good looking. He is very good looking. I love his hair. I love his body. Oh, but nope, I'm not doing it. See? See? Bye-bye, devil. Bye-bye, devil. I'm already healed. That's me. Okay, I'm moving on. I'm the Hierophant. I'm praising God. 6 of Wands. Okay, and so let's finish it up with, yep, I'm waiting for my King of Cups. You saw the Ace of Cups, and there is the King of Cups. So hold out for your mission partner. Hold out for your Knights in White Satin person. Hold out for your twin. Don't go backwards. Nothing from the past. So that's going to be my opinion again. And you do what you want to do. We all have free will, right? But my loss is your gain. Too bad, too late. You're old for a reason. You were taken out of someone's life for a reason. Remember that, everybody. If somebody was taken out of your life, it was for a reason. It's just like when you're at a job and you get fired. Usually when you rehire them, the same shit happens. And the same with me being a landlord. We used to give people 2 and 3 chances, and that was not my idea. But my mission partner said, yeah, you can move back in here again, and you can move back in here again. And it's not, it shouldn't be. I'm much more Queen of Swords with my sword out. Okay, so we're going to end with the King of Cups. I called him Mr. Mystic. Bye-bye. I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.